Say hello to everybody and all the fans, and hope everyone had an interesting and eventful day. It's as if something happened. Maybe you too will be eating a sundae. Bye, everybody.
Welcome back to the channel, all you crypto maniacs. So, today we are just going to breeze through some news that you need to know. And I will keep this video short because I know everybody's patience is short right now. So, without further ado, let's jump into some news today. Bitcoin's price rose by as much as around $2,000 today, and that is on a 4-hour time frame. And it briefly touched. Actually, it went up to around 37.8 today. The average daily spot trading volume of Bitcoin on major crypto exchanges has mostly remained below 5 billion over the past month. This is down significantly since early fall. This is partly because Chinese exchanges, OKX and Huobi, have suffered volume loss due to the crypto trading ban in China last year. Since November, about $1.3 trillion has been wiped out of the total market cap, and the Biden's administration's digital asset strategy is set to release next month, raising more concerns about market volatility, following these announcements. So the Biden administration is readying an executive order for the release as early as next month that will outline a comprehensive government strategy on cryptocurrencies and ask federal agencies to determine their risks and opportunities. The directive would place the White House in basically in a central role overseeing efforts to set policies and regulate digital assets. Federal agencies have already been studying or providing regulatory guidance around the digital asset sector for years. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, or the OCC, Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission have issued guidance letters, informal statements, and public rulemaking efforts to direct how different aspects of the crypto industry should comply with federal law. But these efforts have not been coordinated in a single document or by one agency. Biden's administration senior officials have met multiple times to discuss the directive, which will be presented to the president in the next few weeks. China's government has begun rejecting trademark applications related to metaverse projects, according to numerous local media reports. In China, trademark applications for metaverse projects have been denied registration by the National Intellectual Property Administration. However, applications by the country's tech giants, including Tencent and Alibaba, are still pending review. I personally started investing in Tencent Holdings about a year ago when I read their annual report that proposed the new metaverse project. Since Tencent Holdings is regulated by the Chinese government, there is still a good chance they will be granted the only metaverse play in China. The two giant metaverse players of the future are probably meta platforms formerly known as Facebook and Tencent Holdings. They both have been also stable through the pullback in the equities markets. And I'm just going to keep loading up. So the Game Developers Conference published its State of the Game Industry 2022 surveys findings last week. And of note is a section on cryptocurrencies and NFTs. The big picture terms, get a load of these numbers. So these are from developers polled during that survey, and most of them, 70 or better percent, are not interested in gaming or the metaverse. So that's interesting. Former Goldman Sachs chairman and CEO Lloyd Blankfein said his view of cryptocurrencies has evolved after digital assets attracted trillions of dollars in value in a rapidly growing ecosystem. On Monday, Blankfein was asked by CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin on Squawk Box for his view on the nascent asset class, who noted that the former banker has voiced skepticism in the past. Blankfein said, "I can't predict the future, but I think it's a big thing to be able to predict the present, like what is happening. And I look at the crypto, and it's happening." By happening, Blankfein basically means that the ecosystem around cryptocurrencies has matured over the past year. Traditional financial companies, including Goldman, have begun offering clients ways to buy, trade, and custody digital currencies, and a parallel universe of decentralized finance protocols has basically emerged so holders can lend out and earn yield on their coins. In the past, Blankfein has criticized Bitcoin as a store of value and said that regulators should be hyperventilating over its rise. Blankfein almost made it to my douchebag list, but since he promoted crypto, I'll leave him off of it. So basically, Blankfein said, "I may be skeptical, but I'm also pragmatic about it. And so, guess what? I would certainly want to have an oar in that water." Singam Bank. They've just released their Singam Bank's Digital Asset Outlook 2022 report, which analyzes the developments that shaped the crypto industry in 2021. Laid out Singam's strategic outlook for the market and its key sectors and trends for the year ahead. Some of the key takeaways are that a tipping point has been reached where asset class maturity and regulatory clarity have passed the threshold for institutional investors to make significant allocations. Innovations in decentralization, scalability, and security are driving growth in applications as well as mainstreaming of user adoption and a diverse range of use cases across multiple segments. The report stated that Web3 presents the next frontier in digital assets, with key tokens appreciating more than 2,000% in 2021, and blockchain-based gaming and metaverse-related projects gaining huge momentum. This comprehensive 32-page report is split into three parts. Part 1, crypto market developments. This section covers key structural shifts, including move to mainstream user adoption, the present tipping point for investor fund flows, and the supportive macro backdrop. Part 2 is a key market segment outlook. This section includes the resolution of long-standing issues in the blockchain protocol layer and the growth of applications and use cases building off these new scalable protocol layers like DeFi, Web3, gaming, and metaverse. A diverse range of market segments are also analyzed, including NFTs, stablecoins, asset tokenization, and security token offerings. Part 3, trends in focus. In this section, we look at the defining year for venture capital, the large investments into crypto solutions triggered by ramped up institutional adoption, and the positive impact of increasing regulatory clarity in leading jurisdictions. So basically, the report goes on to say that 2021 was the year when the consensus shifted to accepting that crypto assets are here to stay. Looking forward, our medium-term outlook for the market is strongly bullish, as all the key macro drivers point in a positive direction, a rare state for any asset class. In 2022, we expect to see another strong year of continued innovation and growth. So that was Signum's Deputy Group CEO and Head of Asset Management. So Bitcoin seems to be retracing again, and taking a little bit of a pullback here. So Bitcoin made it to the 37.8. And depending on the exchange you were looking at today, it definitely topped out around 38K. The oversold level on the RSI suggests that the selling may be close to overdone in the short term. This could attract buying from traders near the support zone. If the price rebounds, the bulls will try to push Bitcoin up to around 39.6 again. A break and close above the 20-day exponential moving average, which resides around 40,835, will be the first indication that the bears may be losing their grip. A trend change may be signaled after the price rises and sustains above the 50-day simple moving average, or SMA, at around 45,400. If the correlation between the stock market and crypto markets break, we could see a large amount of capital flow from equities to crypto. Bitcoin first, then altcoins, especially if we get a big bounce on a download in the stock market. So far, the price is the only metric telling us that we are at risk of a bear market. We are, however, in a period of trading that we have never seen before, where the on-chain-analytics are defying everything we have been through historically to say we are headed towards a bear market. So, not much else to talk about. All coins are following Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is shadowing the NASDAQ. Be careful, 29K or lower is possible. But this may just be the greatest opportunity to become a millionaire if you aren't already one. So, have a good rest of your day.